Hi everybody, here's Krystian from Teamworkcast.
And my name is Putty, and I'm also from Teamworkcast. Come at me, bro.
Wow. Team is very... team. I just called you Team. I was going to call you Team right now. Because, you
Team,
know...
this is Putty Running with Net.
I'm Team and I'm Work. This is Netrunner with Teamworkcast. This is the draft tournament from the 21st of September. And this is the final round. Because it's just a tiny private tournament. I'm playing against Frank. Frank is on the right. He's playing as Mask. I'm on the left. I'm playing the Shadow.
And you know, throughout all of this, I have really come to enjoy the idea of drafting in Netrunner. I was completely against it beforehand, as I am against many things that are popular, because I am a hipster.
No, you know, you have to also admit, small tournaments are much more enjoyable in general, I would say. It's much less competitive, people are relaxed and more prone to experiment.
I also love Man of Steel, and I hate... the meta. So
let us throw in Solar Highways and you will be completely... So
one day, you and I will come to an agreement about Solar Highways, and that's going to be the day they're installed.
I don't think so, Nick. Anyways, I'm playing the hedge fund, and Frank is playing the Shore Gamble. So both players doing mirror stuff. I just did a ice hedge fund thing. It's going well for Team Shadow. Team Mask is still considering what to do with their round. Of course, I say it all the time, but Frank is a magic veteran.
Magic.
A magic veteran. Oh, wow. That's an Omni Drive.
Wow. I don't know if I've ever even looked at that card before.
Yeah, not something that you see every day. It's a hardware, and you install programs on it. And then it has one recurring credit to pay for that program.
And kits on the card.
Yeah, that makes it the best.
You know, one of these days, and the secret to my never knowing what's going on is that I never watch these games before we comment on them.
Oh yeah, me neither.
What? Yeah, but you're in the games.
Yeah, but I forgot. I mean, come on, I was so drunk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Just keep making me look dumb, man. It's okay.
No, you certainly have a huge handicap right there. So I do create an external server, and nice, Frank. So there is is it Alpha or Omega, Nick?
Alpha or Omega?
Yeah, there's two breakers. One is called Alpha, the other one is called Omega. Which one is it?
That looks like an Omega to me.
You think so?
It is an Omega.
Anyways, he runs on R&D and puts an Omega on an Omni Drive for R&D, and there's a Tsurugi, like in the last game.
Tsurugi. So Omega is wow. There's so many things that go on with this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Breaks ice subroutines. Can only be used on the outermost piece of ice. I tell you. My wife just informed me we're going to get our Christmas tree tonight.
This is weird what's going on right now. So Frank broke. Frank broke two subroutines. And he was ready to receive the net damage or something, but I decided not to give him net damage. I'm not sure if Frank played it correctly, but for some reason he spent 2 credits.
That's...
Or maybe he spent a recurring credit? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Hopefully when I edit this, I will actually look exactly what we said there and put like a little message on the bottom, explain exactly to our listeners what's going on, because we are very confused right now.
While that was going on, this huge message pops up and says, "Hey, let's go get the damn tree tonight," and it obscured the screen. So I'm sorry. All
right, so there is a hedge fund going on. I already have my Christmas tree, Nick.
Really? Did you go out to the forest and cut it down yourself?
No, we went to IKEA and got a plastic one.
Oh, no, yeah. We're going to Home Depot and going to get a real one.
Meanwhile, that server has 2 eyes now, and I installed a card inside it.
Ooh.
Man, so is the Omega, is it for in the innermost eyes or the outermost eyes?
Omega is the outer.
Okay.
And Alpha is the inner. Or, I'm sorry, it's the other way around. Use Omega only on the innermost piece of ice protecting his server.
So Frank can get into every server right now, which is pretty sweet pick for a draft. But he cannot get into that 2 ice server right now, so he runs on HQ instead, and there is next bronze, and he can use it to get through here for free. That's really nice. Oh man, and he scores the Hades fragment. It's the Hades fragment. Really good agenda too.
Nice. That is half the game right there.
Half the game right there for Frank. And I scored the accelerated beta test.
Ooh.
And now, should I use it or not?
Be bold. Be beautiful.
I will use it. I'm bold and beautiful.
It doesn't look like any ice, though. Oh, yeah, you did.
2 ice. 2 ice. What are you talking about?
Apparently,
I'm just thinking where to put it right now.
Well, in the game I'm watching, somebody just scored something.
Maybe you're watching a different game.
I watched like
oh man! Now it's a rookie and a bronze. Making a 3 server out of that one, and I'm putting. Where to put that bronze? Yeah, let's put it there.
In between R&D and HQ.
Let's put. Maybe we can protect both.
That's what this game needs, is in-betweeners.
Yeah.
But just open up a whole new level of play right
it's
there.
It's like a card that's extra long, or you can fold it out.
They've made a 2-dimensional representation of the world in your 5-dimensional space.
I love it. Love it. Alright, Frank is now considering what to do. He needs to get out more break. Oh, he does have more breakers on his hand. Frank knows how to play this game. Draws more cards. Oh man, security testing, Torch. And Azul. And man, it's going well for Frank. He has a fistful of breakers there. And an economy card. He runs on my hand again. But there's nothing. Security testing. And drawing a card. You're not a big fan of security testing these days, Nick.
It's kind of against my usually more aggressive methods.
Well, security testing is not very useful once the corporation ices up everything thoroughly.
Yeah. Like, he can sit there and security test on R&D probably for... Oh, no more. Never mind.
See? Security testing means for me, I need to prevent him that monetary engine, especially in draft, because, you know, that might be his lifeline, and I'm just cutting off all the lifelines.
Yeah, like, I don't think I would have gone for security testing, and it's just not a card that I think has a place in my runners.
I'm like Rose in Titanic. I'm saying I will never let you go, and then I let go.
Because he used to be Mr. Security Testing.
All right, so Frank does run on that server, and that's a rainbow.
Rainbow?
Mm-hmm. Difficult to break right now with Omega. I mean, Frank has the means to get in everywhere, but it's just very expensive. Wow! Frank injects! New card. Excellent thing, so he has to kill all the programs. It's one program, the imp, he kills, and then he draws 3 cards, and he even like basically gets the credit back that he spent for this.
What a crazy card.
Inject, draw 4 cards, discard all, trash all programs, and get a credit for each program you trash. And you have to reveal all the cards, of course.
It's like injecting diesel into your eye.
It is. So there is a Trimath contact coming out. When we know what happens to Trimath contacts.
What
Nick,
happens to
them? You remember the last game when I played Trimath contact?
No.
It didn't go so well, Nick.
I don't remember. Tell me what happened.
It was trash and I died.
Oh, that's right.
So, something I'm looking forward to in this game, I learned the weakness of Trimath contact.
So, for those who can't remember, like myself, you cannot use it more than once per turn. You click it once, you gain 2 credits. When Trimath contact is trashed, suffer 3 meat damage.
Yikes! It's basically...
But it's meat damage, so it could be plascreated away, couldn't it?
Technically, yeah.
Maybe we've just discovered a combo.
Maybe there's a wording that because it says suffer 3-minute damage, it not deal 3-minute damage. There was.
I really, at this point, wish that the flavor text says suffer like G did.
Suffer like Triumph did. All right, so now, of course, with Omega, everything is vulnerable. So I ice up my HQ. Don't have too much credits. Frank does a good job of keeping me poor. Oh, there is a breaker you don't see in any deck, which is Aurora. But here it's cool. It's a breaker, whatever. Of course, he can break absolutely nothing with it right now, except for maybe the rainbow there, and Daily Cast getting out. Oh yeah, Frank is doing well. Frank is setting up quite well. I mean, come on. I really I gotta love the Omega on the Omni Drive. That's so good.
At least he isn't, as softwareless as Ploosh. Poor guy.
Poor guy. Still thinking about Ploosh.
R.I.P. Ploosh.
Ploosh, call me.
Call me, bro.
All right, there is a Archive Memories, and I'm playing another hedge fund there because I just need the economy. My strategy of being incredibly filthy rich didn't pay out so far. I mean, now I'm on 9 credits, but it can change any turn, right?
Anytime.
And Frank is, at 3 points, I'm at 2 points. Frank is ahead. He just needs to score 1 3-point agenda, and he wins the game. And he's at 8 credits. That's good.
He's so close to owning bones.
Man, that Triumph Contact is giving really the money he needs right now. It's the second click. 2 clicks left, I guess. He has plenty of breakers in his discard pile.
No kidding.
Running on my hand. No res. Ooh, Zul. The Keymaster. The Keymaster, the Gatekeeper. So he can break code gates now. That's pretty sweet.
I guess there isn't a breaker called Dana.
Just wait.
Only Zool.
Yeah, there's only Zul. But he always uses the same key though. Ah, that's why I didn't rest, because there is a restructure. There was a restructure on my hand. So now I'm filthy rich. Time to do stuff, Krystian. What are you going to do now, Krystian? We don't see exactly what I have on my hand, but trust me, there is vicious stuff going on there.
Vicious.
Vicious.
Delicious.
Vicious like in Cowboy Bebop. Alright. Frank has finished thinking. He decides to draw a card with his first click. Oh, I see an Overmind on his hand. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but he won't give him much.
Well, still hasn't used Triumph for this turn. Yeah, there we go, Overmind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is... How much does he get?
I think he just gets 1.
1, you're right, 1. Well, he can get through 1 ice, that causes him troubles.
Yeah, I mean, this is draft, so getting through 1 piece of ice is going to be nice. 1 ice is nice.
1 ice is nice. Oh, he wants to get through. He wants to get on R&D, but we decide that he doesn't. It isn't possible. I mean, he could, but that wouldn't be very nice. It's problematic. Frank apparently not quite experienced with Overmind. I can't blame him. I never played it myself.
Nobody's put a card or a little token on him.
He just gets the credits from the Triumph, and with his last click he draws a card.
Good call, buddy.
The Triumph is really doing really good for him. I remember being at this point and being like, the Triumph was causing a lot of pressure. I knew that he doesn't have too much money, but any second now he would. So by the way, I think the Overmind has 1 token. right?
Yeah, it should have 1 counter on it, but
we haven't put it
on.
We haven't put it on there, but it has one. Just
imagine in your overmind that it's there.
Or does the Omnidrive? No.
Does that count?
Yeah, the Omnidrive gives you additional memory, so yeah, it doesn't count for them. So yeah, he should have gotten a token there. All right, things are happening. Install, advance, Nick. Bam. Slap in the face, I would say.
Why are you slapping people in the face? Don't do that.
Oh, now he put a token on there, so to remember.
Yes.
All right, install advance, Nick. What could it be, right?
Cerebral Overrider.
He cannot break sentries, though. He can break the final ice because he has Omnidrive.
Overrider.
I don't think I drafted one. I'm gonna eliminate this possibility right away.
Project Junebug.
I don't think I have one of those either.
Oh man.
Oh, he runs on HQ, and I res Victor 2.0. That's a problem right now.
Yeah, that is a.
He clicks all through, so he has 1 click left.
Good call.
And then I guess he breaks with a Omnidrive for 1 credit. And 1 recurring credit. And there is there's the curtain wall.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, just, why not?
And then I score an Eden shard. Now, the Eden Fragment.
You have 5.
So the Eden Fragment is a new agenda that hasn't been released at this point as we are commenting it right now. But it's a 5/3 agenda. And the ability is that for every advancement counter on a card, it costs, on an agenda, it costs 2 more credits to score that agenda.
Huh.
So it basically turns everything
into NAPD.
Every twice advanced card is becoming an APD. Meanwhile, Frank's did he scavenge that thing? Yeah, I think he scavenged that, right? To Overmind into the torch. So yeah, he has now 2 code gate breakers, but still no sentry breaker out.
Where's a good fairy when you need it?
Yeah, really. I don't think it's. I haven't seen one in the draft.
Yeah, I would imagine it's not in there.
He does he click? No. He gets the credits from the Trimath. Does he? No, he doesn't. He runs on my hand. Another curtain wall, or it's the same one, I guess. Torch is really great for HQ right now because both of them are code gates and you can just run with the torch through it. And then he runs on archives and sees that a turtle back's in there. Man, I drafted that card because it was new, and usually, every card is new drafted just to see what happens, just to have it on your folder.
Yeah, and then no one's ever used that card.
Never used that card. Well, I guess now I spoiled it, but yeah, I never use it. Medical Health Clinic and Medical Fundraiser coming out, so yeah, getting up those credits. I'm just missing 1 point to win the game, and he's missing 3.
But both could be solved by 1 agenda.
Yeah, it's basically next agenda wins. Let's be honest. Because I think I actually don't have another 2-point agenda in my deck. I was silly about this.
That's what I was wondering, kind of getting at earlier was, what was your strategy for agendas? Because I can see you going for a ton of 1-point agendas just to be obnoxious.
Well, technically it's just a win situation for me because I exchange a 3-point agenda with a 2-point agenda.
Yeah.
So it just lowers. If the runner scores it, he still has to score 3 agendas to win the game.
Yeah.
So it actually doesn't change the number of agendas the runner has to score. Actually,
I guess I'm a big fan of diluted pools.
It's like for the runner it's worse. For me it's also worse. But if I score it, it gives me an advantage. So, I mean, it doesn't get me closer to winning a game. I still have to score 3 agendas to win the game. But at least I get the extra ice. And of course the hope was that I would accelerate the beta test curtain wall, and then the game would be over basically because it would be very difficult for a runner to break a curtain wall with a drafted deck.
Yeah.
All right, so Frank, I installed a new card outside that server, and Frank, of course, immediately security tested, which I haven't considered. That was a misplay there.
Shame on you, Chris.
Oh man, why did I do this? Checking what it was again. I think it wasn't worth it. He scavenges the... Interesting, he scavenges the Omega and... Whoa! Frank! Whoa! Alright, he scavenges the Omega into a Garrote. Now the Garrote is on the Omnidrive.
Oh man.
Now Frank has a full breaker suite and he has a Garrote.
Man, so expensive. So expensive.
Oh, I don't think he could have done that. Oh man, because Garrote is 2 memory units. Misplay, guys, misplay. Oh, that's a misplay.
I thought it was 2 memory unit inside of that.
No, the Omnidrive only has 1 memory unit. Oh, we haven't noticed this. Oh, this is a misplay. Whatever, just continue. Doesn't matter that much. We are just enjoying ourselves. And that was the mental health clinic that was installed there. Gives me just a minor, just 1 credit. It wasn't actually worth it, I would say. But he gets a huge monetary boost out of this, probably bigger one that I had. That wasn't smart. I was kind of hoping that he would trash it. Anyways, time to wrap this game up, man. There we go. Advance, install advance. Let's do this. Let's dance, Frank. Let's dance. And I'm pointing to the Eden fragment because now Frank needs to get through the server and still have 4 credits left to score that agenda, if that's an agenda.
Man, I mean, I guess.
All right, he gets the Triumph credits and he runs on that server, so he has 4 credits with his first 2 clicks. Third click he runs.
Run last click.
He breaks the entire Tsurugi pup. Uh-oh. Oh, he takes the meat damage.
Yeah, I mean, you
net damage, I mean.
As much money as possible.
2 net damage because he's down to 6 credits. So the question is, what is next agenda? The next ice.
Another Saru?
Ooh. So if he breaks the entire thing, he cannot steal the things. He can only break 2 subroutines here. The Tsurugi has how many? 2 or 3? 4 subroutines, right? But he only has 1 card on his hand.
Yeah, it says end the run unless the runner pays
so this is the fascinating situation. If he can break 2 subroutines of the Tsurugi, if he does that, he would receive 2 net damage and he would be dead. So he breaks just 2 net damage subroutines. He still has 4 credits. I have to pay 1 credit to. He doesn't break the end the run subroutine, so I'm paying not paying a credit. So it's end the run, and he finally makes a run on that R&D server there. Man, that was a tough situation, because if he just gotten 1 more click before the run, 1 more credit before the run, it would have been game over.
Oh my god, and it's future perfect too.
It's like rude. You can go back and like calculate it. If he could have gotten in there, I miscalculated it. There was a way of how he could have gotten in there, and it didn't work out. He decided to run too quickly. If he had gotten 1 more credits, he would have gotten in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, also, if you had noticed that the Garrote should have not, or if you had noticed the Garrote memory issue.
Yeah. And of course, if I haven't installed the mental health connect, of course that also would have been a secure score for me. So yeah, of course, a lot of things happened here. But yes, this is the second to last game of this tournament, and I'm doing quite well, I have to say. So the next game will decide who wins the tournament, and I'm the one of the people who actually can win right now. Are you excited, Nick?
Oh, I am excited. Although is Blush also?
I'm not exactly sure. I haven't followed exactly Blush, but I'm gonna say right now, if I win the next game, I win the entire tournament. That's what I figured out.
What do you win?
I'm gonna win the planet.
Hike the planet! Hike the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
Oh, you're gonna win the planet you hacked?
Yes.